happy to be here with Renee. And Renee Roebuck will be doing our Golden Drop today. And I just wanted to welcome you all to the Golden Drop, give you a little idea about what it is, what our intention is, and introduce this fabulous woman who also poses as our executive assistant. We're so happy to have her here today, and each one of you. Just a little bit of etiquette here on our Golden Drop. If you are needing to mute yourself, please just stay muted on your side. If you're coming in from your phone on your phone app, you have controls down at the bottom, and it's under more and other places where you can raise your hand, you can chat, and we want you to be interactive. So we love it when you use your phone app and your computer to be able to join us. So we want to just give you a little bit of heads up on how to use this app and participate, because we love the interaction. So this call was designed for people to bring anyone who's interested in essential oils to this call. And it's designed for people who are seasoned, who are brand new, or who have never heard of essential oils. The point of this call is to offer tips and tricks that you would never know how to use essential oils with, or maybe a little bit more in-depth product knowledge through our question and answer session, which we host after we give our tips. So today, our guest, and I'm the guest, but our host is actually Renee, and Renee will be sharing with us some tips on lemon essential oil. So we're going to turn the time over to her. She is the mother of one son, Blake. He is a sports superstar out in Mesa, and she is an essential oil lover. She's really good at identifying, I feel, different essential oils on a very super simple level and making it very easy for people to follow along with her and learn this journey. And she's getting really good at inviting others to join her in the process. So Renee, I want to turn the time over to you.
Why, thanks, Sharon. Sharon invited me to do this, and I'm not very up on jumping in and doing video stuff, so bear with me. So my first experience was just jumping in and doing allergy, because I've never been involved with oils whatsoever. So obviously everybody decides to jump into their favorite oils, and I'm just going to talk about a basic one. On here, Sharon gives us such amazing oils that we don't know about, and tips and tricks and things that we don't know about, but I'm going to talk about the essential oil lemon. Very basic, very amazing how this little $10 bottle of oil does so much. When I first got it, all it was put it in your water, lemon, 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 helps cleaning out your insides, cleansing you. So that's all I did. But then the more I got involved in oils, the more I realized there's a lot more you can do with it. For instance, I was putting on my makeup, got makeup on my shirt, put it in the washing machine, totally forgot to put a stain remover on it, got it out of the dryer, still there. Guess what I did? I put lemon and diluted it a little bit, put it back in the washing machine, and boom, stain was out. Blake had gum on his shoe. How a teenager put gum on the front of his shoe, not a clue, but I used lemon, dropped it right on it, wiped it off with a napkin, gum was off. Obviously, it works with sticker residue too. So this little bottle of $10 lemon is so powerful on so many levels. There's my tricks for lemon.
You are so awesome. Did you know it takes paint out of carpets too?
No.
Yes. Crayon off of walls. It takes Sharpie pen off of walls and off of other objects that shouldn't be on, including skin.
Well, and then Jason's drops for his throat.
Yes, he's a mucus king. In fact, he had boogers so big when he was little that his parents used to just wonder what was going on in his sinus cavity. And so when one of our kids was born with just huge boogers, he was like, apple doesn't fall far from the tree. And so he always is clearing his throat and has a lot of sinus congestion. But when he takes that lemon and just puts it in under his tongue, he has no problems. None at all. So I'm glad you brought that up.
Okay, Sharon, are you there?
I am here. Where did I get broken up at?
I think you got everything and you're good. So you can move forward.
Okay. Maria has a chat. Maria, you want to unmute yourself?
Hey, so I tried lemon. Okay, I'm gonna be real right now. So my husband at his job, a lot of people kind of like
hear her.
Could you hear me?
Yeah, I can.
Let me make myself louder, maybe.
Maria, I can.
Okay, so my husband at work, they did like a gift exchange. You know what I mean? And, you know, we don't eat lots of cookies and stuff at home. So he got one, you know, those old school tin of cookies, and they have all these different varieties and stuff like that. My husband said, you know what, I'm going to just gift this away. But somebody put his name in Sharpie on the top of the lid. I was like, we can't gift this. It's going to be really cheesy. They're going to know that he got it as a gift, right? So I took a few drops of lemon and I rubbed that crap right out. I had to put a few drops and did it a few times, but you couldn't even tell that there was a Sharpie mark right there. It just took it right out. And it was like permanent. But that lemon just got it right out. It was so funny. And now we were able to re-gift it.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome.
So that Sharpie, I mean, lemon, I use the lemon too for when I'm cooking, and I use a lot of colorants in my food, like a chote. I don't know if you know, but a chote is one of the Hispanics use it a lot in their foods to add color. And if it splashes on my shirt, I just put lemon right on it and then put it in the washing machine right away. And just like Renee said, it gets it right out.
Awesome. It looks like we got some new people. Carolyn, you're new to this. Do you want to unmute yourself and just say hi or give us a tip or ask a question? You're new and we want to welcome you and your cute dog.
Well, I got to figure out how to. Hold on.
You did it. You're here. There you go. You're here.
Okay. So, well, it's great. I've been using lemon mostly for the sinuses and mucus kind of congestion, and use it every day. And then, of course, in my water to make it taste better. It's so good. And I have tried the markers, and I'm going to try. I got some paint on the floor, so I'm going to try that.
Oh, yeah. You're going to love it. Chime in for us and tell us how it goes.
Great. Thanks.
It's wonderful to have you here. All right. Tom, you're here. I haven't seen you here in so long. Welcome. Glad to have you. Wonderful. Does anybody have any other questions before we go today? Any comments? Anything that you want to know?
I have a question.
Yeah.
So I don't know about you guys, but what do you guys use to clean your walls? Like I use, that wall eraser thing. That kind of, get off that dirt and stuff around, especially around the knobs of the doors and all that stuff. Have anyone ever tried any essential oils as a cleaner to get the dirt off the walls? I have lived in my house for a long time. It's been like over 10 years, and you get that grimy look on your walls, and the how you call it, the thing around the walls of the molding. So I want to find out if there was a way I can clean it using the oils rather than using a chemical or that eraser, because the eraser it doesn't last very long when you're cleaning, especially when you have a house, that's a decent.
Well, yeah, and it takes the sheen off of your paint, and that is not really a great tool to use. It is sparingly for specific things, but even on plastic, it will take the sheen out of plastic. I'm not sure what's in it, and I've never been able to figure it out, but we only use that in dire, because it will take the sheen off of satin paint, high gloss paint, off of plastic in the car.
You can tell where you used it on the wall for sure.
Yes.
So
and never take it to stainless steel. Never take it to stainless steel.
Wow. Yeah.
It's bad.
Yeah. So what do you use? What do you use for your walls?
Let's see if somebody else has, because I do, but let's see if somebody else can raise their hand and share what they offer. If we've got someone on here who might offer something, because I do a lot of talking on these, but I'd love to hear an expertise from someone else if they have. Anybody want to pipe up? Okay, so I'll go ahead and do it because nobody's raising their hand. So what I do is I do a higher level of essential oil to water or to vinegar. When we were moving out of our house, I hate cleaning with vinegar. So I'm way more on the side of, I like hydrogen peroxide too, because hydrogen peroxide is a great, in fact, I won't use vinegar for a stain remover. I put lemon inside hydrogen peroxide, and it is phenomenal. But I'll use vinegar in my laundry with Purify, and that works great as a fabric softener. So when you're talking about cleaning your walls, what I did is I filled up a bottle. I dumped a whole bottle of lemon inside a, trying to think of the ounces, 16 ounces maybe, spray bottle that I got from what do you call it? Home Depot or Target. And the plastic will be fine because it's the right kind of plastic for essential oils. It's not great, but you're not ingesting it. You're just cleaning with it. So I find it fine. And I would just spray that on my walls, and it worked great. It worked great. If you're looking at doing, Maria, if you're looking at doing like a bucket, I would use a water vinegar mix and a whole bottle of lemon if you wanted to. That's a big job. I mean, it will do. But I was doing really concentrated, because I have kids. So I had crayon marks, and I had chalk marks, and I had skid marks from their tennis shoes on the baseboards and all of that. So I was doing more spotted cleaning than I was like a big clean my wall, kind of what you're talking about.
So you were using the whole bottle of lemon and a 12-ounce spray bottle?
It was not 12 ounces. It was 16. 16 or more. Whatever the normal size, I don't know how many ounces of water. It just is the one that it's got a green handle, and it's pretty, and it could even be 32 ounces for all I know.
And are you using peroxide or water in that?
I used a little bit of hydrogen, about a quarter of a cup, maybe a third of a cup of hydrogen peroxide, the rest water. And again, it was for these little concentrated areas. If I was doing walls, and Jason told me, I think you're overkill on the lemon. And I was like, no, look at this. But I did my entire house, which was 2,900 square feet. I did all of the baseboards and not all the baseboards. I'm talking about the spots on the baseboards and on the walls where, kids had nicked it, touched it, colored on it, pictures had rubbed up the paint against the wall, that kind of thing. So I did the whole house with that. But if I were doing walls, I would recommend a gallon-sized bucket, your bucket, the cleaning bucket, fill it with water, fill it a quarter of the way with vinegar, and I would put an entire bottle of lemon in that and just use that to wash your walls. And you may not even need to use a whole, but I'm always like $10. It's cheaper and better on my whole house than, what I could get from. And On Guard concentrated cleaner, that is another one, which is way more cost effective than an entire bottle of lemon. And that's what Jason kept telling me to use. And I was like, no, I know this will get the paint out, because I was dealing with paint and scuff marks, not dirt. You're dealing with grimy dirt, so I would use the concentrated cleaner, and you only need to use 2 tablespoons in a big gallon bucket of water.
Huh.
And it's awesome.
I already use the cleaner. I already use it. I do use the cleaner for my countertops and kitchens.
It's awesome. I'm telling you, my housekeepers fell in love with it. She enrolled because of that.
Okay, I'm gonna try that. I'll try that today.
Yeah, 2 tablespoons to a whole gallon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. It's not. I will be doing more of a spot cleaning too. It's just like the high traffic areas where people are grabbing the doorknobs and
Yeah. All your doorknobs, your handles, your doorways, your door jambs. I get it. I'm with you. Right.
All right. I'm
All
going to
right,
try.
you guys. Yeah, keep us posted. Comment below this post, Maria, when you do it with your results. So make sure you do that when you're done. We'd love to hear it.
I'll do better. I'll even take pictures.
Yeah, awesome. All right, you guys, this is the end of our call. We want to thank you for coming and participating. We want you all to feel comfortable with sharing and paying this forward to other people. You can share this video or any of them. You're able to find all of the Golden Drop on Vimeo.com under Sharon McDonald or Sharon McDonald on YouTube. Renee puts these all on both sides, so wherever you're at, you're going to be able to find them. So please feel free to share them if you want. And another way to pay it forward is to be able to share the drops of essential oils that you have in your hands to another family member who is seeking something natural to use in their home. Oftentimes it's our voices that be able to raise the vibration of the whole entire world. Being able to offer a solution to someone else who's looking and doesn't have an answer. So we want to thank you for coming and encourage you to do that. Another way to be able to pay it forward is to be able to use your loyalty reward program. And the loyalty reward program is made by doTERRA specifically to be able to have you, as a rebate program, pay you back for loving your product. It's so simple. To be able to, it's not like auto ship, and a lot of people call it auto ship. It truly is a loyalty reward program. You love your product, you buy your product, and they're going to give you 10 to 30% back. So you can ultimately, through your wholesale membership, earn up to 55% off. That's huge. So I would encourage you to be able to learn more about the loyalty reward program. And if you have any questions, email us or comment in a private message or on this thread, and we'll teach you more about that. If you are new to this and you're wondering, what is the loyalty reward program? Ask the person that taught you about doTERRA. We're so grateful to have the opportunity to meet you and talk to you. We thank you for your time, and we will talk to you soon. Thank you so much for joining us, and we'll see you next week.